My name is Daniela Bozhinova. I'm interested in direct decision making as a researcher and mainly as an activist. I come from Bulgaria. I'm trying to advance the direct decision making system of my country.
We're here at the 2012 Global Forum on Modern Direct Democracy, and you gave a presentation this morning where you talked about an initiative that's going to be on the ballot in Bulgaria in January. And I wonder if you'd explain what that initiative is about.
This is an initiative. Actually, we use the word referendum, not the way you use it in the United States. It's on a nuclear power station project and about nuclear energy at large. It will be the first national referendum in 41 years in my country because of a very unfavorable legislation that has not allowed national referendums until now. Regretfully, this referendum was not a real citizens' initiative, not really initiated by the people, because we have very high hurdles, and only one party, the former Communist now Socialist Party, would overcome the hurdle of 500,000 signatures to initiate the referendum.
Are you in support of it or in opposition to it?
I'm in support of putting issues to the popular vote by principle. As for the referendum question, I'm not in favor. I'm against nuclear energy, and I and a number of NGOs and Green parties will probably register no campaign, no committee to the for the referendum.
I met you several years ago in the U.S., and you were studying as a Fulbright scholar.
It's a great experience for me. Most of it I studied in the Library of Congress. I studied initiative, referendum, and recall, the three major forms that direct decision making exists in the United States, is being practiced. I read a lot of books in the Library of Congress, met some people that are involved in recalls and initiatives, though most of the time I stayed in Washington, D.C., so didn't have the opportunity to go to a state with an intensive use of direct democracy. And as a result, I'm writing a book. I hope I will have it published by the beginning of next year, and I find the American experience, though you Americans consider it, many of you, quite controversial in some states, I find it very inspiring, and I very much hope that Bulgarians, who are many of them brainwashed that referendums and initiatives are for the rich countries, or there is no use of them, all sorts of myths, that they will see that these direct decision-making mechanisms are available and people are using them throughout the world, and especially the United States. And I hope this will inspire them and make them more active citizens, more demanding taxpayers.
Sounds great.